Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Friday.
Evening, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
It's been an absolutely gorgeous day today. I took the dogs out this morning, and I just had a fleece on. First time in months I've just been able to go out with just a fleece on.
It's going to be like it for 7 days. No, for 7 daes.
Wow, that'll be good.
Yes, apparently it's going to be really nice this weekend, and
had a request for healing.
Yeah, I've just seen that, sweetheart.
Karen.
Hi, Julie.
I'll put you in now before I forget, because today I've been forgetting everything.
Too.
And
hi, Julie.
Hello, everybody. I've just realised I've redone those credits, and I've left a slide in that I meant to take out. It's a screenshot of me talking to Reverend Nick, and I look so angry with him. I'm looking at him like, I thought,
could you just put healing in for my friend Anita Pellegrin?
Oh, I know Anita.
Yeah, well, she's
Anita,
been in
what's the surname?
Pellegrin. I went to school with her. No, well, not actually school. She lived on the same street as me.
I know we're going to get wrong off Michael in a minute. I went to Weight Watchers with Anita and her daughter.
Ah, well, do you know she's in hospital with Cardiff?
Oh, no.
She gave up, not yesterday, day before she gave up. She'd had enough.
Oh, no.
And the doctor said, then hospital rung and said they're trying to reduce her oxygen to brighten her up a bit, because she was being up.
Oh,
bless her.
Yeah.
We lived across road, more or less, from one another.
Oh, she's a lovely lady.
Yeah,
lovely
she
lady.
is. She's had it rough.
So tonight we've got 2 willing victims backstage waiting to come on. So
2 willing victims, I like that.
Yeah, Gail Brown will put you in our book
as
well.
Great
Gail, thank you. And Sharon, who's waiting backstage, has just put a private chat into our group that I can see on here. And she says, doesn't the sun pick you up? It does, Sharon.
Yes.
It really does. I always feel happier when the sun's out and it's warm, and I just hate being cold. The strange thing is as well, I mean, I know my voice sounds really deep and gravelly at the minute, but it doesn't hurt. There's nothing. My throat's not sore, my chest's not sore, apart from when I move around and my tickers go in. But
well, your ticker's got to go, Tony, once that packs in.
I know.
So while
you
can feel your ticker.
But sometimes it feels like it's trying to thump its way out of my chest. But so I don't know what this is all about, but it's been a few days now.
He's thinking he's a gorilla.
Anyway, let's open this service with prayer. If we could all join together, please. So we will say, Great Spirit, Father, Mother, God, we are truly thankful that we are able to gather together in your name tonight. We ask for your blessings upon these proceedings this evening, and we promise that everything we do will be done with love, honesty, and praise in our hearts. We humbly ask for our guides and inspirers to come forward and support us during this service, and allow us to become pure vessels of communication. We promise that when this service is over, we will return to you everything which is rightfully yours, with love, honour, and glory. Amen.
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 Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
Did anybody watch Nick at Pastures Green on Wednesday night? Because Pastures Green say the Lord's Prayer as well as us. And Nick was saying he doesn't say it a lot because you tend to say it by rote. And when you say things by rote, you don't think about what you're saying. And he said, and when you're praying, you should really think about the words you're saying. And
It's right though when you think of it that way.
He is.
Yeah,
He is.
yeah.
He's right. But I deliberately say the Lord's Prayer really as slow as I can, so that you do think about the words as you speak in them. Because he
Yeah.
is right. If you say it by rote, you could be saying hickory dickory dock. But
Yeah, it just comes, doesn't it? I agree with what he's saying.
I do. Anyway, yeah.
Can I just ask Tony before we start? You sound very tinny through my headphones tonight. I don't know why.
I've changed.
It's changed his
I've
earpiece.
changed my earpiece because
that's why.
My in-ear ones were making my ears sore inside, so I've changed to a one that sits outside for a while. But then I will be going back.
Right. Okay. I've got it's only a short one tonight because I'm aware on a Friday that we're a little bit short of time. But I've sorted this one out and it's just called My Love. My teardrops flow like a river. My heart was broken in two. I was lost and felt alone. I did not know what to do. I would sit for hours and just stare into space. Even though my body was here, my mind was in a different place. Then one day I realized this is not how you would want me to be. That even though you have gone, that you are still here with me. You would want me to carry on to live the life I have. You would want me to be happy. You would hate me to be sad. One day I will understand, even though we are not together, the bond we shared in life keep us together forever. You walk with me each day. You help to keep me strong till the day I realize that you have never gone. It is okay to be happy. Yes, I need time to grieve, but deep inside my heart, I know what I believe. I believe love lasts forever. I believe in heaven above. I believe when the time is right, we will meet again, my love.
Oh, I like that.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's lovely, that. I like that
beautiful.
one.
I will put it on for you, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like it.
Oh, yes, please. I'd like that. That. Lisa Scott says her nana said the Lord's Prayer every night before she went to sleep, and she said it the way I just did, softly and slowly.
Nice, yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
We've just lost one of our sitters. She's just disappeared.
Oh,
but Sophie's still there, so.
Okay.
I can't hear you now, Tony.
No, I can't hear you either.
Tony,
can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
It's not just me, is it? I can't hear him.
No, I can't hear him either. Thank you for all your beautiful comments, and I will put that on the site tomorrow, and then you can all have a read. Yes, we know that Tony's gone. We're just trying to get him back. He's lost his voice.
Speak, Tony.
Speak.
Or forever hold your peace.
Hello.
His mic's off.
Turn your mic on. Turn your mic on.
He's touched a button. His mic's off.
You're on mute. Michael,
my phone's just turned itself off.
Are you there, Tony? Michael, if you can hear me, can you tell him his microphone's muted, please?
Everything should be right.
Oh, there you go. Can you hear us, Tony?
But I still can't hear.
Oh, well, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Do you know as you
I can't hear you.
Well, you know, as you've just gone quiet, my phone's cut off at the same time.
Oh, heck. If I bring Sophie up, will you start reading for Sophie and see if I can sort me ears out?
Yes. Yes, okay.
I know I'll disappear backstage and I'll bring Sophie up.
Okay.
Hello, darling. I'll be 2 minutes. I'll be back in a sec. I hope.
Go on, Jen, I'll let you.
Oh, she's there. I can see you now, Sophie.
Hi, Sophie. Hi, Sophie. Can you hear us?
No, she's froze, bless.
You
Can you
hear
hear
us,
us, Sophie? Everything's going wrong, isn't it?
It's Spirit.
Yeah.
My phone just cut off dead.
Yeah.
But on my iPad, but my phone cut off. So I don't know what's going off here. I ain't got a clue. Hang on a minute, Sophie. I'm just sitting up. I'm not being ignorant. Right then, sweetheart. You've had one-to-ones before, I assume. Can you hear me?
Sophie.
I can hear you, yeah.
Oh, I'm honest, it's going to be just one of them. You've had a one-to-one before, darling. Are you back? Because I can't hear.
I can hear you.
Can you hear Sophie? Because there's that delay.
I can hear Sophie.
Right.
Can you hear me?
You went off, Tony, and my phone turned itself off at the same time. Right.
Spirit's at it again.
Right, Sophie, sweetheart, we haven't forgot you. Now we're here. All right.
Yeah.
As long as you can hear us. Okay. Do you want me to go, Tony?
Yeah.
All right then, darling. Because I've got to say, sweetheart, that there's a gentleman and a lady with you, coming very close. But when I said a gentleman and a lady, another gentleman stepped in behind. He says, no, there's two gentlemen and one lady. So you can understand where there'd be a couple in spirit. Can you hear me, darling?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you understand where there's a lady and gentleman and then another gentleman stepped in and said, right, so you've got two gentlemen and one lady in spirit, which are very close. All right, darling. I know one would be a couple, so it could be gran and granddad, and then it could be an uncle or somebody like that. Okay, because they're all coming in here together, and it's as if they all want to speak, but we keep getting a lot of what's piggybacking at minute for some reason. But they all want to speak to you, sweetheart. Okay, I'll let the lady in first if that's okay. All right, and that's meant to step back a minute because this lady's coming in. She's not, I won't say she's very tall because I like to see her. I'd say about 5'5", 5'6", about my height. She could be a bit smaller than me. And also, I can't see a big lady neither. I've got to say she wouldn't be overly big, in dress size as she's coming in. She's coming in smart and she's coming in with that love for you, darling. And she's saying she wants to brighten you up. So she wants to brighten you up. I hope you can understand this because you've been, bless her. Oh,
it was me.
Tony.
Me.
She's saying because you want that upliftment, darling. Can you understand this? Can you hear me? We're not doing very well, are we? Sophie, can you hear me, sweetheart?
Michael's going to hit the vodka if anybody else says, can you hear me?
I
think
I'm really delayed. Can you hear what I've just said, sweetheart?
Yeah.
And that you feel she wants to brighten you up, because you're feeling a bit down and she wants to bring that brightness back up. Can you understand that, sweetheart? Thank you. Because she's coming in with this and she's coming in with that energy and that love. And it's as if it's like a bolt of lightning she's trying to bring to you to give you that all of a sudden and to fetch you back. She's saying that I've got to say she would be a lady, be a very nice spoken lady, but when she wanted to, she'd be blunt. She'd be blunt with you because she's saying that something's getting to you. There's something what's really grating on you and you want to get it all sorted out.
Yeah.
And she's mentioning this. She's not telling me what, she says, but it needs sorting. Can you understand that, darling? I talk different to some, but I've said grating, and that's what she said. You need it sorting. She's just said, really, it's as if you're in the middle and it's like a tug of war and you don't know which one's which. Can you understand that? I'm trying to do it in a different way for you to understand. Can you understand that, sweetheart?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Because I can't see this and do this. Right. Thank you, Sophie. Because this is how she's showing me, darling. And she's saying, she's just showing me that bit of rope, like you're having a tug of war. She's saying, don't be pulled either way. All right. Stay neutral. Stay in the middle. Don't let them drag you one way or other. Okay, because you know what they say, when it comes back, it's always you. What's always to blame when they're back together, and then they'll blame the middle one. And she's saying, no, don't you go either way. Stay in the middle, sweetheart. All right, listen to them if you want to. That's fine, but don't get too involved. Let them sort themselves out. She's just said they're big enough now to sort themselves out, and they shouldn't need you to be there in the middle to sort it for them. Okay, I know this lady, bless her, as she's coming in a bit closer now. She's in a lovely dress, just an everyday dress, nothing over the top, but she's in a nice dress, darling. And she says she likes to see women in skirts or dresses. She's not really telling me about trousers, so I think she's one of these where women didn't talk to wear trousers. You know, skirts and dresses are more polite for women, if you can understand that.
Okay.
And she's just showed me some. She hasn't got very big feet, and I don't know why she showed me that, darling. So I don't know if she had problems with her feet, because she's just talking about her feet. So I don't know if she had a few problems. Can you understand where somebody had corns or a bunion? It's either corns or a bunion.
Yeah.
Bunions are them outside your foot, aren't they?
They are, yeah, where your
Right,
toes are
thank you.
twisted.
Yeah, because she's making reference to that, and I think that's why she fetched. Sorry, were you saying something, love?
Yeah.
I think that's why she fetched the shoes in for me, because she said they were small, so I think they're probably been a bit tight as she's coming in. Can I just say she's all right, darling? She's just, I've got to give you a cream scone. So somebody must like scones, and I've got it with jam and the cream. All right. So I call them scones. Some call them scones, don't they? If you're posh, the scones. But she's giving me that, so you must be able to understand where somebody likes the scones, don't? Okay, or they make them, but she's giving me that, and she's giving me that for you for the sweetness as well, love. Okay, I know you're playing with your chin, your chain, because I can see you playing with that, but something must meant to your chin. You must have been left one, or there would be one. What was special? Okay, she's bringing that in as well, but she's talking about. I don't know if she wore an hearing aid, or if you can understand who wore an hearing aid. Because she's taking me to an hearing aid. I'm tapping on it.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. Right. Thank you, Doug. It's a bit delayed in coming. And so she's making me reference to that. But she's saying you're not hearing things clearly as well. So that must be amongst that situation, sweetheart. Okay. Because she's fetching that in. I don't know if it's not all right. She's just said that you've done something to your hair. Or are you thinking of changing it?
Yeah.
Right, because she's talking about your hair, sweetheart, so she's around you. But she says you know that she's around you anyway. She says you know that when she's around.
Just dyed it.
You've just dyed it. Good.
Sorry?
She's dyed her hair.
Oh, I can't. I'm not looking at this. I'm just doing it. You'll have to pick it up for me. Right, thank you. Because she's bringing this in for you, Doug. She's so much there. Can I give you a birthday within the next month? So what we in March? I've got a birthday in March for you, sweetheart. Because she's saying a birthday. She's saying happy birthday. So I know it's a birthday, not an anniversary of a passing. So she's saying that as well. And I've got to give you the 12th. Thank you. I've got to give you the 12th of a month. Because she's telling me 12th. So 12 means something to you as well. Whether it be a day or on a door, but that means something. Okay.
The 16th.
No, I'm not changing it. Remember, I've given you the 12th, sweetheart. All right, because I don't go as far as that. Normally they give me the right date. So remember, I've given you the 12th. Okay, because she said it plain, so I'm not changing that. I'll let Irene or Tony fetching the gentleman, because she just wants to get her say first. Can I just say as well, darling, you're talking, or you can understand where somebody's talking about putting some plants in, already starting about planting something, or she would have planted, getting everything ready. Because I've got plant pots. I'm not a gardener or anything.
Okay.
All right, I don't do gardening and I don't know my plants, but she's showing me plant pots, sweetheart, okay? And I don't know what they are. Show me again. Can I give you Sweet William? That's a flower, isn't it, Sweet William?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I've got to give you, I don't know what it is. I've just heard Sweet William. All right, darling, you'll have to look. If you can't think now, will you please remember I've given you? And can I give you an anniversary and a birthday in the month of August, sweetheart? All right, she's talking about that as well. Then I'm going to pass you on to Tony and Irene. I'm going to Tony and Michael, Tony and Irene, but don't get in the middle, please. You don't get either side of these what's not right. Let them get on with it and you stay central. Oh, and the dog. Can I just give you a dog? A dog's just come trottering in. I've got a dog. It's in the spirit world, but he wants to come to you so you can understand where there's a dog in spirit world.
Yeah.
Can you see, Tony? Because I'm getting delayed here. Yes, darling.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll pass you on to our Tony or Irene.
Go on, Tony.
All right.
I'm like Gina. I've got a delay, so I don't know how far back I am.
Oh, okay. August is Prince.
Oh, thanks, Doug.
Hi, Daddy Alan. Your dad's on.
Oh,
Tony.
Hi, Dad. I've just seen it. Hi, Sophie. Are you okay?
It's that delay, isn't it? Bless her.
It is. Yeah, there's a little bit of a delay on.
Yeah. Can't be helped.
Right. Well, I don't have. Well, yeah, I do. He's just said yes. There is a gentleman.
There's two.
So
Isn't there?
there's a gentleman here, but I've got a lady as well, and I know the lady I've got would be a very straightforward, straight speaking, no nonsense. Don't take prisoners. Say what you think. Get it off your chest, and that's it. And she's right. She's talking about August as well. And she's talking about the month of July as well, as would be significant for you for birthdays, anniversaries, or passing to spirit. She's taken me to the chain around your neck as well.
What you're playing, yeah.
Yeah, she's showing me,
just like you.
Taken me to that, and there must be something significant about what's on that chain, because she's rattling it in front of me. So there's something left from a lady spirit side of life that must either go around your neck or must be on the chain, because she's drawn me to that.
Is it a wedding ring? Is it a wedding ring?
I don't know what it is. It's a ring. I can see it's a ring now.
A wedding ring, yeah.
There's something significant about that, because she brought it to me as well, like the lady did with Jean. I want to say, sweetheart, that you must feel like you've come to a crossroads in your life. And at the minute, you must feel like you stood in the middle of the crossroads, spinning around and not knowing which way you want to go. So she's saying, trust your instincts, sweetheart. Trust your instincts. And you know which way you need to go, really. So you just do what's best for you and your family, sweetheart. She's talking about, I know you've got children, but she's talking to me about one of them must be either overly active or have really short attention span, but it's like we can't sit still and get on with one thing at a time. We've got to be doing lots of different things and on the go all the time just to keep his mind occupied. But she's saying she's so proud of the way you've, I want to say, either stepped up or stepped forward and like took everything on and took everything in your stride, but kept your head up and focused over the last few months. And it's like almost like you've just fit into everything. And it's like, sorry, I'll give you the imagery that she's given me and then it might make sense. She showed me a jigsaw puzzle and it's like you were the last piece that just clicked in and brought everything together. Okay. So, and she wants to put thumbs up and say, well done, and I'm so proud of everything you've done and everything you, yeah, the way you've
It's as if you've grown up all of a sudden. I'm not saying you haven't grown up,
but
it's
it's
as if you've
like,
had to
yeah,
grow
it's like
up.
you've no, she's
Matured.
just
Go on, Tony, matured.
I was going to say she's just told me off and said, no, I didn't say grown up. I said matured. So you've matured and come into your own. And Paul's saying it makes sense. So there we are. I believe him. And I believe this lady, actually, because I don't think I would ever dare say any. I wouldn't disagree with her. Even if I knew she was wrong, I would still say yes, dear. Because that's just the way she's making me feel. I also want to say you must understand either 25 or the 25th of a month. So either the number 25 or the 25th of a month must mean something to you. And right, okay. And you must understand where somebody needed oxygen prior to their transition to spirit, because all of a sudden I just got the oxygen mask strapped to my face. Or hang on, no, I think I'm wrong. I don't think it's an oxygen mask. I think it's one of those you know what, for people with sleep apnea, CPAP machine.
Yeah.
Would you understand where somebody would have one of those CPAP machines to help them during the night? Because I've just got this strapped to my face and I don't like it, so I need them to take it off. Okay. Brilliant, thank you. Also, right, okay. She's bringing me to 5, so there must be 5 in a family. It could be mum and dad and 3 kids, or 5 children, 5 grandchildren, but there must be 5 around the family. And I know Jean got sweet Williams, but I've got sweet peas. So somebody must have grown sweet peas on a fence, because I can just see all these sweet peas. And sweet peas come in all sorts of colours and all shades. So I've just got all this colour to bring into your life. And all right, sweetheart. She is leaving me now, sweetheart. So I will say God bless. And I'll see if Irene's got something to add. And I'm going to get a drink because my throat's gone really dry. Bye, darling.
Oh, bless you.
I got what Tony said
Tony.
about you maturing. It's funny because Tony said it and I got that. Sorry, Irene. That it's as like you've had to mature quickly.
Yeah.
You know, from it's I had to grow up quick because my mum died when I was 12, and it's as if you've had to just blossom and mature quicker than you thought. I'm not being rude about that, but there's so much for you and there's so much for you to do yet. It's as if they're giving you a lot to do.
Yeah.
Oh, you put
that's a 5.
Paul, can you understand that, darling? Because they're saying you've got quite a lot to do. Sorry, Irene, she's just jumped in. I will leave her. But she's just jumped in again and she said, I haven't finished.
Okay.
And this is just what she'd be like. If she hadn't finished talking, you'd have to shut up while she carried on. And she just said, Tony, you hadn't finished with her. She's telling me off. So it's you. But that's what she's saying, sweetheart. But she's got so much love, and it's as if she's checking your hand and saying thank you for what you've achieved and what you've done in your life. And it's just that she's proud. Tony puts his thumbs up, don't you, Tony?
Yeah.
He puts his thumbs up. But I'm shaking your hand, and it's how proud you've become. And she thinks it's wonderful that you've got where you've got today. Can you understand that, sweetheart? And then I'm leaving, I'm going on to Irene.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pass you on to Irene and I'll leave you there. Sorry, Irene, but she jumped back in.
No, it's absolutely fine. Actually, you've just said, Jean, what I was going to say. So, yeah.
Thank you, love.
I haven't really got anything else as such because Tony and Jean have sent it all, and I don't think she wants to talk to me, but that's fine. The only thing that I will add, sweetheart, is I don't know if it's you that wears your heart on your sleeve and you seem to be carrying everything on your shoulders, but she's she just said, please go out and have a bit of fun. When we can go out and have a bit of fun and see your friends and that, and have a night out with the girls, because it's what you need at this moment in time, sweetheart. Okay. She's just a lovely lady, but she's and she just wants you to go out and enjoy yourself, and she wants you to stop carrying this burden you seem to have got on your shoulders, sweetheart, if that makes sense. And right, somebody's got a pocket watch. It's one that, like, a gentleman used to wear on a chain, and somebody must have that pocket watch, because she's mentioning that, and it was on a gentleman's waistcoat and he used to wear it in his pocket, but she's going back with this, sweetheart, so you might have to ask. And that's all I've got for you, darling. So I'm just going to leave her love with you and say thank you for working with us. God bless you.
Was this Lynn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The two men didn't get a word though, bless them. I felt sorry because the men
Well,
had
they
been.
wouldn't. Not with Lynn.
No, I've just
But
clicked.
yeah, Sophie is related to Paul and Lynn. Yeah.
I thought so.
Bye, sweetheart. I hope that was okay
Take
for
care.
you, darling.
Take care.
Bye, darling. Take care.
Sweetheart. Bye.
I felt sorry them two men didn't get in.
No, but they wouldn't if that was Lynn that came through. Right. Oh, hang on. Paul's just put, Shane bought me a pocket watch and he's still got it.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Thank you, Paul. Because she looked a bit confused, sweetheart. I don't think she knew about it. So thank you for that confirmation.
Yeah. And our next lady is
hi, my bestie.
Sharon. Hi, Sharon. I've been taking honey.
Hi, Sharon.
But it's not sore or anything. It's weird. My voice has dropped, and there we go.
He's taking hormones to make him bulk. To bulk him up.
I wouldn't have my nails and things if I was trying to be butch, sweetheart. But there we are.
No, there's not wrong with your nails. You could still be butch and look lovely with them nails.
All right. Do you mind if I start?
No, carry on.
No,
you carry on, sweetheart.
All right. All right, sweetheart. Because as we were talking, then a lady stepped forward, and I want to say this lady could be nearly as strong and forceful as Lynn. So I know she would come in with a lot of energy and a lot of oomph, and if she needed to say something, she would just get it off her chest and say it, because this is just how she's bringing her energy to me, because I feel their energy coming through me, and their personality. So I know this lady will be a very strong personality, and she would be a very strong, independent lady, or she was in her early life. She is giving me a lot of maternal energy. So if it's not mum, it will be like a grandma or a lady who would be like a mother to you while she was on Earth plane. I know I've got problems with my heart and lungs at the minute, but she's tightening my chest up. So I know there would have been issues around the heart and lungs with this lady, because she's putting a pressure across my chest, which is making it even harder for me to speak. So take that back. Thank you. She is coming through with a lot of love. So she's given that to me, but it's almost like while she was on Earth, it was a little bit difficult for her to express emotions properly. Would that make sense? Yeah. Because it's like, it's in my throat to say I love you, but I can't. It's not easy for me to get it out. And it's not regret, because you can't regret things in your life. But would you understand? She's saying I was a product of my upbringing and my generation, because it's almost like it was circumstances and things that stopped her from being able to almost be the person she wants to be. And right, she's, Okay, sweetheart. She's saying there's a lot of her in you, sort of strength-wise and personality-wise, and she's saying you don't suffer fools gladly, and you don't. Yeah, she said that word, and I can't say it. Yeah, you don't take the rubbish either. But you must be able to understand, though, sweetheart, that there's somebody around you that thinks they're pulling the wool over your eyes.
Yeah.
And she's saying, no. We're not having that rubbish. We're not having that rubbish. All right, darling. All right. She's saying 4, and then she's saying the 4th. So there must be a connection to 4 around the family. Could be mum and dad and 2 kids, or mum and 3 kids, or a combination of 4 in a family, but a 4th as well. So around I can be a little bit off with the dates, but around the 4th of a month must be significant around you as well. And a recent passing. Recent for me is between now and 5 years. Jean goes 3, but I go back 5. There's the recent passing. Can you understand as well, please, sweetheart? Now, I'll be honest, I don't know if it's a lady they're talking about or a gentleman, but it's like, I feel this is cancer because they're telling me it was here and then it just went. So it was in one place and then it just went, and it was everywhere. And around this, sweetheart, would you understand the confusion? Because I feel like, I don't know if it affected the brain or if this is something different, but I just feel like I'm confused and I'm not aware of things that are happening to me. Right, bless you, because I just feel like now they're saying it's like somebody's taken the blinkers off and I can see things clearly where I couldn't in the latter stages of my life. Darling, somebody wants to thank you for squeezing the hand as well, because they're just squeezing my hand and rubbing my hand and saying, it's all right, it's all right, it's okay. So, right, and you kissed me. They're saying you kissed me.
Yeah.
So they want to thank you for the kiss. Because even though they had taken the transition, they're still aware of it, is what they're saying. All right, darling. I've got to say, this is a lovely energy I'm working with, a really lovely energy. And alongside, would you understand, a gentleman that would come in as well, connected, because I feel like there's a connection. But where this lady feels like she's strong and independent, I feel they were like chalk and cheese. Personality wise, they were completely different, but it worked when they were together. Oh, bless. All right. Well, I just know that they were connected, but they were like chalk and cheese in terms of personality. It's like they were quite different and individual, even though obviously they're connected. All right, sweetheart. The gentleman that's just stepped forward is wanting me to say to you, I know Jean says I put my thumbs up, and if I had 4 thumbs, I'd want to put them up for you, because he's just saying he's so proud of the way you've pulled yourself up by stocking tops and got yourself together and gone forward with your life, because some of the stuff that you've gone through, and he didn't say stuff, but I did, would have felled a lot of people and would have pulled them so far down, but you've kept yourself going and saying, you're not going to beat me, you're not going to beat me, you're not going to drag me down. And all right, I can't go into that, sweetheart. I'm not right. Hang on. They wanted me to go down into something that it's not really appropriate, but I will say, just so that I'm acknowledging it for them, you would understand a situation where one person was trying to keep another person down and was trying to stifle them and keep them control, and
Yeah.
and they're just saying, oh, I'm getting quite emotional while they're talking about it. They're just saying, it's time to cut all the ties and move forward, because that's where you belong, not back there. Just learn the lessons from back there, and keep an eye going forward, whoever this is for. But right, okay, and and around that situation, they're just saying karma's a lady dog, and somebody's going to get bitten right on the backside with this, because you know what goes around comes around tenfold, and they just want to, yeah, they're saying that they'll be around to see the day when all this happens. And all right, okay. I'm gonna hand over, because I feel with these two I could be here all day, because they've just sat themselves on the end of the bed and they're comfy. All right. Speaking of bed, they're talking about somebody's bedding. I don't know if somebody's just bought new bedding, but they're talking about the bedding. And also somebody must have either just decorated or just be talking about decorating, because they're putting a paint roller in my hand and I'm painting the walls. And they, right, okay, sweetheart. All right. They want me to go forward into next year and say there must be a celebration coming up around there. It's either somebody's big birthday or something like this, but it's an event where all the family will be getting together, and they're saying they're all going to be there. So there is a lot in spirit who are coming, but don't cater for them, because it's fine. They don't eat anything. It's okay.
Cheap.
So they're really cheap. All right, sweetheart. As I'm going, they want me to just hand you a big, I mean, it's the biggest pot I've ever seen in my life of like stew and dumplings or something. So it's the biggest pot I've ever seen. I could feed our street with it, but and they just want to hand that on and just say, there you go, sweetheart. That'll warm the cockles of your heart. All right. And I will leave their love with you, and I'll hand you over to Gina or Irene.
Right, can I go next? Is that okay,
Yeah.
Irene?
Yeah, that's
Can I
fine.
just say, sweetheart, that I got most of what Tony gets. For some reason, we do click in a lot of ways, me and Tony. I think it's because I taught him and I fetched him up from being a baby. He's like my brother. Can I just say, sweetheart, they're just saying it's nice to see you have that smile back in your face and that beam, because you've gone through so much, and I don't say it, Tony. You've gone through so much over the years. You've come back tenfolds. Can I say that, sweetheart? Where Tony puts thumbs up, they are so proud of what, oh, they want me to say it and I can't. So proud of where you've become. And they said, it's time now. Show them. You've got to stand up, hold your head up high. And if you see them, walk past them. Dry them tears, because you no longer need them tears. Dry them, because you're big enough and you're strong enough now to stand up. You know, and not be, I'm not saying be put down in a nasty way, but bring yourself up. You know, let them all go. Like Tony says, let them go. You know, you've got to be you now, sweetheart. And this is what this lady's saying. Can I give you the month of April, sweetheart? Because she's talking about the month of April. Okay. And I've got to give you the 22nd of a month. Talking about the 22nd of a month. I know Tony gives you paint, but whoever's painting, can I just say, she said, will they try the pots first? Because they'll put it on and probably think, oh, I don't like that, and want to go and buy some more paint to cover it up. She says, because it's very difficult, because they change the mind so much. It's like, well, I'll have this, but then they can't make their mind up if it looks right or not. And she's just said, but they'll change other things. It'll not be that they'll just paint and probably get the bedding like Tony said. That'll not stop there. Then it'll be, oh, that don't match that now, so I need to go and get that. And that don't look right there. And this is just what she's saying. but she's like cleared your. Don't mean this nastily, but she's just said she's cleared your head. She's cleared your head, so you've got rid of all that. She wants me to say it, and I didn't. You've got rid of all that rubbish out of your head, sweetheart. Where now you can put in what you want to put in. You know, just take that. She knows that you've had some sleepless nights, late, where you've gone to bed and things have still been ticking over. But she's saying they are helping you to try to get that back to where you can have a peaceful night's sleep. I know Tony gives you stew and dumplings, which I love stew and dumplings, I've got to be honest. But she would have made big pots of things as well. She didn't think, you know, there's only 2 feed 2. She'd do pig pot. If you went to their house, they'd feed you because she knew she'd got enough in to feed you. All right. But she's saying at the minute somebody's picking at the food. Can you understand that, darling? Where she would have sat and said, come on, and she would have encouraged you to eat, but it's just that you're picking and not eating a proper meal. Can you understand a Susan or a Sue, please?
My friend.
That's fine. They've just said Sue or Susan. That's fine, darling. If you haven't seen it, just send a thought out because sometimes they'll bring them in because they'll need that little bit of a thought or they might need a bit of healing. Okay, sweetheart. She needs the healing. Right, thank you, because that's when they bring them in. Can I give you 10 to 3? They're showing me 10 to 3.
Oh, right,
I don't know if it's morning or afternoon, but they're showing me 10 to 3, sweetheart. So there's something. If you can take the time, that's fine, but it means something that time because they're fetching this in. And I know a clock stopped. at that time. A watch or a clock did stop. All right, sweetheart. So she's fetching that. Sorry?
Well,
I know it stopped because they're just making aware of it. I know that Tony said that you kissed him, darling, but as you kissed him, you also whispered something in their ear. She's not telling me what, but it was between you and that lady. And nobody else heard it, just you and her. And she's not telling me because she says it's nothing to do with me. It's private between you and her. All right, sweetheart. So she's giving me that. She says you dressed unwell, so I don't know who picked the outfit. But she was going on a part anyway. But she said I look lovely. She said she says they did me proud. Can you understand? She would have said something like that. She says because they did me proud. And I'm sorry, but she's on about some lipstick. Didn't she have her favourite lipstick on or something to do with lipstick?
She never wore makeup, never used to wear makeup, but there was the odd time when I used to put like a fuchsia lipstick on her, and I don't know whether my daughter put it on her when we buried her, I don't know.
Well, she's talking about lipstick, darling, so you might have to check that, but she's talking about lipstick. Okay, and she's also... Thank you. She's just put times more or less right. But anyway, you'll have to ask about the lipstick then, darling. And she's saying, I wish she'd stop trying to get me to say the things I can't say. Somebody needs to have a clear out of the rubbish. So somebody needs a clear out.
Definitely.
All right. That doesn't sound nice, does it, the rubbish? It might mean a lot to somebody. But she's just said they need a clear out of the rubbish. So she's talking about that. And she's saying, and if you're not going to wear any of them clothes, there's people what will wear them.
Okay.
All right. So she's all about passing them on, darling. Yeah. And there's so much love comes from this lady, I've got to say. And you can understand where her bits and bobs are. Because she's left some bits and bobs about. All right. And a purse. She had something in a purse.
Got it.
Have you got it? She's not telling me. Thank you. You know which one. She says, but I left something in my purse. All right. So she's there for you. And can you just understand why I'm coming. Can you just understand why she's telling me Dolly? Or to me, it sounds like Dolly. I might be hearing it wrong. Or can you understand a dot or a dot?
No.
Right. That's fine then. No, I keep hearing it as a dolly though. So I don't know if it were a dolly pegs or what. I keep hearing a dolly.
We used to make them when I was a kid.
Right, that'll
Mummy.
do me. Because I keep hearing Dolly, so that's just a bit more proof, sweetheart. Okay. And I'll say it's lovely working with this lady, but I did have to keep holding my tongue back a bit. All right. And I'll pass you. Did she? I'm sorry, but she's just putting a cup on me boobs. I don't know. Somebody must in your family must be quite chesty,
Me.
on, you know, because I've got a plate and a cup on my boobs.
Yeah.
So that's a laugh. All right. She just loves to see you laugh, sweetheart. She's fetching it in. But she's just, I'm sorry, but she's just said them big knickers.
Thank you very much, Mother.
I'm not saying you might put her big knickers on, I don't know, but she just said them big knickers. She wants to see you laugh, sweetheart. I'll pass you on to Irene and I'll say it's been lovely working with this lady and working with yourself.
Thank you, Dean.
Bridget
Thanks,
Jones's
Dean.
knickers, eh? I wear them. I wear them. Go on, Irene. Sorry.
Too much information.
Hey, I
Hi,
watch this
Sharon.
up, it's too cold.
Right. Once again, Tony of Gina's have said most of it. I haven't really got a lot for you, Sharon, but what she does say is that I know that either Gina or Tony mentioned the tears. She's seen them and she's making me feel quite emotional, and she knows how you're feeling inside. But what she's saying is stand up straight and lift your head up, sweetheart. Don't let it get you down, because she's always here. She's always around you. And she's been around your house. She's been in visitation. And she says that you have felt her. You felt her presence in the house. And she's saying, just let them get on with their lives and don't worry about anything. It's your time now. It's time for you to lift your head up and walk tall, if you understand that. And because she knows that the pillowcases have been wet, if you understand that. Okay. And she just said, there's nothing for you to hold on to. Let it all go and you will feel a lot better, sweetheart. I know that right. Now then, she's talking about Heather. Now, I don't know if that's Heather as in a lady's name or is Heather the plant, but she wants me to give you some beautiful heather. And Heather in some areas is very, very lucky. And she's given me the mixture of the purple and the white. And there is a song called White Heather. It's a Scottish song. And she's just wanted she's just handing me this beautiful big bouquet of white and purple heather. So I know that means something to you, sweetheart. And I don't know if you was planning a trip to Scotland or if you've got connections, but she wants you to go to Scotland for a visit, if you understand that. So there must be either relations there or friends there or somewhere. Oh my goodness, right. Okay. You would understand somebody who has got a Cairngorm stone. Now these are semi-precious stones. They only come from the Cairngorms, and it's somebody has got one. I saw that when you said that you got hold of your chain. So this will be a pendant. Somebody will have a pendant of a Cairngorm stone. Okay, if you don't know where it is, please remember that I've given it to you, sweetheart. Okay, because she's talking about this stone and it's very, very precious. Okay. Oh, and is it you that's been looking at new tops just lately? She's talking about you having a look on the internet for some new tops, and you've seen a couple that you like, but you're not sure.
Yeah,
okay. She says, will you make your mind up and stop blathering and going one way or the other. Make your mind up and get what you want. You know what suits you. Okay.
Yeah.
And she just wants to make you smile, sweetheart. She says, I've missed your smile. Please just smile a little bit more, because I'm just through the veil. She comes with a lot of love for you, sweetheart. And I've got to give you some yellow roses from this lady. So yellow roses must mean something to you. And Oh, right, okay. She's talking about roses being put either in or on her casket.
Yeah, that's all we did.
Right, okay, that's absolutely fine, sweetheart, because she just said she just wants to say thank you for the roses. And again, there's another song called The Yellow Rose, and it's by Duffy, what's the name? She sings with Daniel O'Donnell, and she's made a song called The Yellow Rose, and she wants you to listen to it, sweetheart. Okay. And again, that lady's Irish, but she's gone back to Scotland, and she just wants you to go and have a nice break, sweetheart, if you understand that. I'm going to leave all her love with you, darling. And okay, sweetheart. And she just wants to say thank you for all you did for her, and thank you for all your help. She wouldn't have got through it without you. All right, darling. And I'm going to say good night and God bless.
Can I just say to you, Sharon, quickly, just before you go, sweetheart, I've got to give you that song, The Hills Are Alive. And she's saying that's because
sound of music. Yeah.
She's just said, give her that song because you've come alive.
Yeah.
All right, darling.
Yeah.
And I know song means something, but you've come alive. All right. And you can understand where somebody in temper threw a cup or something at somebody and it hit the wall. She's just said, yes, I know about that as well.
Yeah.
So that's another memory, sweetheart. Temper and just throw it.
The Yellow Rose is sung by a lady called Mary Duff, and she's an Irish singer. You will find it on the internet. Okay. And she wants you to. Okay, then. She's just through the bell, sweetheart. She's not far away.
I've just realised what you're about the lipstick.
Yeah.
This morning, my daughter sent me a video of my granddaughter. She's not even 2 yet. And she was there putting this lipstick on.
Oh, bless her.
Just realised, my daughter just said, Mum, have a look, because look at Rebel, she's putting lipstick on. And she was. Not even 2.
Oh, let's hope she only puts it on her mouth, sweetheart, and not all over your walls, or she will be decorating.
Oh, dearie me.
Bless you.
She's she's so lovely, but she just said, give her that song because you have come alive.
Yeah, I
all right.
Yeah.
The lovely energies, absolutely lovely energies.
This is what you needed. You needed this reading tonight because she was fed up with you seeing you down, and she wants to see you smile, sweetheart. So I'm glad that we've managed to cheer you up a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you, all of you.
God bless you.
You're very welcome. God bless, darling. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Sorry. See you soon.
Oh, what a lovely
energy. Have you seen this one? Jaden's talking to me.
Yeah.
And he doesn't understand why I can't hear him talking to me.
Oh,
that's like our coward, isn't it? Bless him.
Yeah.
Nanny talking to me.
Yeah. Oh, well, we didn't get round to blind readings tonight, but they needed those readings.
Didn't they?
They needed those readings tonight.
It's like I come in. Mummy's on telly, but she's not talking to me. Me nanny, should I say?
Yeah.
So we can apologise for the blind readings, can't we, Tony? We can't say more than that. We are so sorry.
No, well, so Michael's just put on now over to blind readings. Michael's just put that on.
I know. I've just seen it, but we've done the full hour, but we can do a couple if you want.
Entirely up to you.
We've got time for a couple.
He's just put, bless him. Sorry, I didn't see time. We can do a couple if you want.
But we can do a couple. We'll just do a couple. Quick blind reading.
Thank
you, Quick though, ladies. Quick though.
Hey, we were quick over there.
We were.
Yeah, we were. Right. Okay.
See, this is it. When people need them, into you can't.
You can't cut it off.
Yeah. No, you can't. It's not.
Go on then, Irene. Have you got something?
Got to be quick, Irene. Get on with it.
Yeah.
All I've got is somebody here saying I used to play hockey. I hated hockey at school. Absolutely hated it. But this lady used to play hockey at school, and she was at school in the 60s. Come on then, sweetheart. And oh my goodness. Right. Okay. And she's She's saying that somebody down here in the family also wants to play hockey or does play hockey at school when they're in school. But that's all I've got. I haven't got anything else. That's all
that
I've
were
got.
quickie.
It was, yeah. She's not. She's sort of coming that right. Okay. She's talking about somebody being a whirlwind, you know, and as soon as you put something down, it's moved, or everything, the cushions are rumped up, or something like that. She goes and straightens them again. She doesn't like people who's untidy. Whoever this lady is, she's talking to somebody down here who doesn't like to be untidy. And she likes everything in its place and a place for everything. So if anybody can understand this, then, but if you can't, that's fine too.
Oh, I don't know if I'm on the same.
I played
link.
hockey at school, but I kept getting it with hockey stick. So
Oh,
I used to hate it. I used to do everything I could to get out of it.
when I
well,
played it, I just got smacked with
I
a stick too
don't know
many
if I'm
times.
on the same link, but I've just got there's no place like home. There's no place like home. Well, that's off
I've
Wizard
just
of
got
Oz.
that. I've
Yeah.
just got that.
Yeah, so we're
So,
all three of
Wizard
us
of
on the
Oz.
same, right.
So I don't know if it's somebody who is really into the Wizard of Oz or Dorothy, because
Oh.
there's no place like home. There's no place like home was
Or the
Dorothy,
want
wasn't
to
it?
be at home, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also, I can smell like Chanel. Really
I've
expensive
not smelled that for a
perfume.
long time.
Oh, Tracy Jane says I was captain of the hockey team.
Tracy, would you understand the connections with either the Wizard of Oz or Dorothy then, sweetheart? Because I've got that, and I've got really expensive like Chanel perfume, and I'm also getting oh, go on, what is it? Oh, it's gone. Come on, what's the word? I can see it. Oh, she's got drawers with red shoes and there's no place like home on them. That's amazing.
That's it.
And oh, this is going to sound really rude when I say it, but I can't think of another way to put it. I know you've just talked about drawers with red shoes and no place like home, Tracy, but I've just, somebody's, there's a lady and she's quite naughty and she's just told me that you've got drawers with mismatched knobs on.
Handles, dear. Handles.
Yes. But,
I know. Sorry.
But handles are the bits that drop down, but
knobs are knobs, Tony. Yes, they're
knobs
round
are knobs and handles are handles.
Absolutely.
She's talking about you must have sets of drawers where they've got two knobs and they don't match. So there you go. And also, I'm not talking to a lady about that, sweetheart.
Tony, love, you know everything about me near enough, so it's not going to...
I know, but she's talking about the... Tracy, I'm really sorry, but she's talking to me about sensible undergarments.
You know, you're Bridget Jones's, sweetheart.
They're not quite Bridget Jones's, but they're not these like where there's knout to them and it,
yeah, just string.
Yeah, 2 bits of string with a bow on. But she says that the sensible undergarments. But oh God, madam, that's far too much information for a young man. The lady that I'm connecting with, sweetheart, said hers would have always matched.
A bras and knickers, Tony.
She would never have gone out with her undergarments, like white pants and a coloured bra. She would always have matched undergarments. Very particular, this lady, sweetheart. And she's just also... Oh, Tracy. She's just said... Always make sure you've got nice underwear on, sweetheart, in case you have an accident, and get knocked over.
Yes, yeah.
I mean,
my mum and dad always said that.
Yeah, so did mine.
My mum
Tracy's just said she always makes sure hers do, because
Yeah,
Just
Mum always told her to do
isn't
it.
it funny?
yeah,
But
yeah.
Just
yeah,
No,
say
she's
it.
saying if
exactly
you
the
get hit
same.
by a bus, you want to know you've got nice
Nice
underpants
ones on. Yeah. My dad
Yeah.
used to.
Also, she's just talking about right. She's just saying, sweetheart, keep your chin up. There's light now at the end of the tunnel. And I know we've just had a roadmap out of COVID and things, sweetheart, but she's talking about something different for you. You understand what she's saying, that apart from COVID, there's light at the end of the tunnel for you in different ways as well, sweetheart. So just be careful and just keep your chin up. And I'll just see if Jean and Irene's got anything to add on.
Well, I think you talked about her knobs and her knickers, Tony.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Right, Tracy, can you understand a person who goes round like a whirlwind that has to straighten everything up, and instead of going at 5 mile an hour, goes at 100 mile an hour? And if you know, because this lady's talking about somebody around you who is like a whirlwind, and she just can't sit still and can't, if something's not right, they've got to get up. It's like a condition, if they've got to straighten everything.
Yeah,
Oh, is
OCD.
that you, darling? Oh, bless you. Oh, what she says, well, will you please slow down a little bit, because you've got a beautiful home as it is, and you don't need to keep doing things over and over when they don't need doing, if you understand that. And I've right, okay. And she's is it you that, I know that we've talked about some bedding tonight, but is it you that needs some new bedding? Your oldest daughter's a nightmare, right? Okay. Is it you that needs some new bedding, sweetheart? Because she's talking about somebody buying some new bedding, and she's saying, when you choose it right this time, because last time you bought it, you got it home and you didn't like it. So make sure you get the right one this time, sweetheart. You've just brought some. That's lovely. Thank you. And you need some new pillars as well, and some new towels. Okay. She's been round your house. She's been round your house, sweetheart, and she's looking and she says, will you please get rid of some of the clothes out of your wardrobe that you haven't worn for the last 2 or 3 years, because you're getting all cluttered up. Okay. Oh dear, she's got a finger out, she's wagging it, but as she's wagging a finger at you, she's also laughing at you as well. You bought those as well. So she's behind the times then, Tracy. That's absolutely fine. She just wants to come in and let you know that she's around you, sweetheart. And I'm going to leave all her love with you, and I'm going to see if our Jean's got anything.
All I've got to say to Tracy is that this lady is saying to me, you know the song "Make It a Better Place for Me,
Yeah.
You and the Human Race."
Yeah.
She's just talking about that. She's singing that song over and over and over. So I know this lady was one of these what didn't like all this confrontational and stuff like that. She thought really that we would have been better. We all can't get on. It's impossible.
Heal the world, yeah.
Yeah, that's it, Tony, because she's singing it to me. But she's saying it would be a good thing if we could.
Yeah,
so you must know that
absolutely.
lady was very much into not the argumentative lady, and just meant that, because that's what she's singing.
Oh, bless her.
Yeah.
Right, well, that's all I've got.
Yeah.
That's all I've got as well. So thank you everybody so much for joining us tonight. It's been a lovely evening.
Been wonderful.
Sunday will be our divine service. We'll try and do another daytime service through the week, because that worked really well, I thought.
Yeah, Thursday was good, wasn't it, Jean?
Are we doing Thursday? Are we sticking to Thursday next week?
Yeah, we'll do Thursday next week.
We can for me. And are you going to join us next week, Tony?
If everything's okay, then yeah. I'll have had my jab.
Good.
I'll have had my jab. So, Michael.
Oh, lovely, lovely. And what about Monday?
Yeah, are we doing Monday night, Tony? What?
Or can Jean and I?
That would be 4 through the week if we did Thursday as well, because that would be Monday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. so we would have added one in.
It's up to you.
Yeah, we can
Just
do.
that people asked that were all, didn't they?
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah. People were asking about us if we just, you know,
we'll do it. But right, so we'll be on Sunday. We'll be on Monday. We'll be on Thursday afternoon. About, was it 2 o'clock?
1 o'clock.
1
Yeah.
o'clock.
Yeah.
On Thursday. Then we'll be back on Friday. But Wednesday night there will be Bridlington's service, and Thursday night will be Reverend Nick in his boudoir.
In his boudoir.
Yes, we'll be invited to Reverend Nick's boudoir, but it won't be long before they can get back in the village hall. So
that'd be nice.
We might lose the Thursday night. So that's our week. Michael will be interviewed for the Rainbow Project on tomorrow.
Oh, good luck, Michael.
So, yeah, it's the chat with. And it's a chat with Michael. So I think Nick's talking to Michael tomorrow afternoon. And we will see you all on Sunday.
Yep.
So, closing prayer.
Jean, are you doing? Oh, am I doing it?
Sorry.
Okay,
No,
I'll do it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll do it. Can we bow our heads, please, friends? Dear Lord, Divine Father, thank you for another wonderful evening with our wonderful congregation. Could I please ask that we send healing all over the world, to our animal kingdom and to our wonderful Mother Earth? And could I also ask for healing for our Tony, because he's still not very well, bless him, and our Jean as well. Special hands for them, Lord, to keep them safe and well. And as the veil closes between the two worlds, I'll hand everything back to you, which is all the love, all the honour, all the glory, which is rightly yours. And until we meet again, may I have a guardian angel for each and every person that's been with us this evening. Amen.
Amen. Lord, keep us safe this night, secure from all our fears. May angels guard us while we sleep, till morning light appears. Amen.
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 Get
Good
in
night
there,
and God
Claire.
bless everybody.
Night and God
Good night,
bless. Take
everybody.
care.
God bless. Bye-bye.
Hope the Lord keeps you safe till we meet again. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.